I'm Phoenix Wright, the lawyer who's definitely not about to lose the trial.
It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
Ooh, got him.
I'm not mature.
Yes, that's what I just said. I have come to a conclusion. McGuilty. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant.
2% margin of human error.
However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable.
Okay.
Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I am prepared to issue a ruling.
I'm sure that will be true. A ruling.
Nick, this is your last chance.
It's always my last chance. It's okay.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that.
His black cloak.
Especially the silk hat. There is no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing it the entire time he was on the scene.
Then why was it left there?
Yeah? I think, Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance? Can I have two?
Please.
Please.
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness.
Badgering
No pressing.
is for me.
If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
I've only got a single shot as this. I've got to be careful.
I feel like...
What do
Never
you
mind.
feel? Okay.
I feel nothing.
I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
I feel like you're right about the hat, and we should probably just present that instead of pressing anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause what is it? What is the flavor
Found
text
at
say
the
about
crime
that?
scene.
Yeah, if he was wearing it the
Yeah.
whole time, then what the fuck was it doing on the ground?
Alright. Let's pray. Objection! This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright?
Ms. Von Karma, where exactly was the silk hat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. Oh, the crime scene? That means
Well, shit.
the silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
Oh, that was basically gumshoe, I'm sorry.
No! That's not true!
Order! 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 Mr. Curls!
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of all of this?
No witness has lied in my court before.
You are old enough to know better than to behave like this in court.
You know what the real joke is?
Me.
This court.
He is 46.
But he's pleasant. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh.
What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? No matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you.
Okay.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing a dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo,
What do you want?
you just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? If you don't say he fucking flew,
What? He went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
objection! Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. Objection! This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy?
Wow.
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
Uh-huh.
Oh? And where are the footprints?
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
That's what I thought you'd say, you dumb
Say
fucking
what?
clown. Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have any proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene?
The photo?
The fucking no footprints? Take that! Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In
Snow?
the snow?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. Some
Well,
might
we
call
can't
them
'cause
the
your
fingerprints
fucking
of
face
the
is in front of
foot.
it.
Of the victim.
However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Aye.
Okay. So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor! This witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record, and I know you hate him so much, maybe you'll do it.
I agree. And this gets jump in. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
That's clowncist.
And as rickety as my bones.
Wait just a second!
That's clowncist.
That's clowncist! You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine. I'll tell you the truth this time.
Will you?
No, you fucking won't. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
That didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear!
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Lawrence Curls.
God.
Yes?
Is Mo a nickname for Lawrence?
No?
No, that's his stage
It's
name.
probably his clown
Oh.
name.
Sorry. That was disrespectful of me.
That was Cloudsist.
The testimony you've provided up until now has been false. Live in my courtroom.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
Snap. It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just...
I didn't
Not the
tell the truth.
It's just what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene.
Uh-huh.
Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
Wow,
Yikes.
she's committing fraud again.
Again.
Order! Order! I will have order!
A lot of caps in this case.
Franziska von Karma, how could you?
Francisco von Karma just took a bite of spaghetti. Hold on.
Don't you fucking bow at me.
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny!
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ha! You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true. Yeah.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
The truth.
Oh, good boy.
Oh,
Now it's time for our next segment. Mo knows.
Mory.
TestiMOEny.
Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth.
The end.
When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat.
There's no feather.
That's when I saw... he...
When I saw he.
When I saw
Oh my god.
This is the truth now. Get ready for it.
I don't think I'll ever be ready for it.
I hope we get to see that again.
He flew. He jumped up and flew through the air.
And then,
He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness.
this-
That's why there was no footprints. Shit.
fingerprints in
Finger
the foot.
footprints.
Flying people don't leave finger footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
Mm,
Hmm.
well, that was, how do you put this into words?
Complete bullshit.
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why won't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of my story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying
Oh
criminal.
my god. Please.
What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
This is all a dream, right?
Well,
It's
there's
so
no
outlandish, I feel like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like,
Plus,
I
that's.
think-
I think we're gonna have to implicate Max just to prove that Max didn't do it, because
Well,
that's
I-
gonna be like there was a rig.
Yeah, that's not like
It's
Max
simply-
actually flies. So.
No.
Mm-hmm.
simply that's how this game works.
But again, no health, so it doesn't matter.
What he just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up. That's literally what I just said.
Which means that he is telling the truth.
That's what I think.
Nick, wait!
You fucked up.
That means that Max actually used magic!
Does it?
Yikes, you're right.
I fucked
I
up.
Ow!
didn't think of that.
What?
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
Phoenix slowly hides the Magatama behind his back. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter.
Magic
It doesn't
doesn't
fucking
fucking
matter.
exist.
The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I can't just wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile!
If you disregard a need for proof, Ms. Von Karma's case is sound.
Hello?
If you ignore all the evidence.
If you simply do not abide by the rules of the courtroom.
However,
Like you didn't even listen to Pio the evidence.
I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation.
Oh, you think?
Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I think those two noises sum them up perfectly. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Bop.
Well, that was a ride.
But we're still
We
alive
survived.
somehow.
Don't say it yet. What if we have to break someone's lives and we still have 3 health bars?
No, because we restored our health from the last day before last time. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
They? Mo said that.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please. It's not that easy.
Uh-huh. But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
Because it's a rig, ma'am.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
What? Wow! You just told me the secret to your magic.
It's not
Wow.
magic.
Maya.
Maya, you
Yes.
can literally to go.
No! I broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule.
I mean, do you
First
think
rule
Maya
of Magician Club is don't talk about Magician Club.
was Maya raised like similarly to Pearl in that like
I mean, Maya is like literally magic.
that too? Like she was just excited to meet a fellow magic user.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Is that what you did?
Now you have to become a magician.
What do we do now?
We become magicians. All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
I mean, you could find them before court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. How?
Beat the shit out of me!
Yes, please.
I would enjoy a save. Billing!
Thank you for that sound effect.
That's my job.
It's quite literally not. Oh my god.
Nick,
What is it?
I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks.
Magic tricks?
Yep. Magic tricks are, by their very definition, tricks, right? But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
I mean, that's the point.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it?
She channeled Mia.
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
Oh boy.
God.
Jesus.
Maya.
Oh, baby.
Heh.
First she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated.
Oh my god, Maya.
You could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Who taught Pearl how to do that?
Really? Was it kinda like this?
What? Wow! How'd you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician.
They're flat.
See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. my... Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. Aww,
It's so cute.
I love her.
I love them.
Yeah. Alright, gamers.
Time to
Need
game.
Maya to get buff so she can be a true herbo.
Who's to say she isn't secretly buff?
I can see her.
So, yeah, I mean, there could be
She could-
biceps under those big sleeves.
She could just not be like bulky buff.
Yeah.
I don't
I
really
guess
consider
so.
that buff then. I'd consider it strong. But I don't think you're
Okay.
buff unless you're muscly.
I guess that's fair. She could be secretly really strong.
You hear that? It sounds like two people are arguing. Whether I'm buff.
Oh no.
Alright, let's do it! Are you ready?
Yes, wait.
Quit your whining! Let's just give this a shot already! Alright, let's go!
Row your boat. I have to take a sip of water, sorry.
How dare you.
Row your boat!
Ben says it all.
What are you doing? Gently down the stream! Come on, you know that!
I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're gonna have to be on your own someday.
What?
If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then?
Someday I will die, and you'll be left alone.
Terrifying.
Son, when you grow up, you'll be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned.
No.
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret crash training course? I've skipped a few words.
Can't you? We're on a... Who do you think you are? I am!
I'm sorry. I didn't seem that important.
Secret crash training. Whoa.
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 Dude,
Dude,
fuck, man.
secret crash training. Larry, isn't it?
Tubular.
Yes. Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing in a round for an ventriloquism act.
Now that would be impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
Sorry.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you.
Don't.
Oh,
That's
That is
evident.
evidence.
also.
And also, just don't.
There it is! Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
No.
it's not.
Take her
No,
shot.
it's not.
Guess they never miss, huh?
No. I know that you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
No.
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. The ringmaster.
Marriage. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
That's why I'm a piece of shit!
Really? That's so sweet.
Maya.
No, it's not.
That's so sweet.
But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Eh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
Huh? How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture.
As if this guy could get any weirder. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that. I'm so
You
sorry.
spoke too down! When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts. I'm so sorry to my roommates who had to hear that.
So,
In that voice.
And in that voice.
yeah, I knew that.
Poor Maya. She's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
Not like any other kind of tomato. Only
She's so red
a
she looks like an
beefsteak?
unripe
No.
tomato.
This is
Heirloom? No.
okay.
I
I'm
mean,
glad you
definitely
said
not.
heirloom because I was going to talk about how one of my friends didn't know what an heirloom tomato was and thought it was just a really old tomato.
Oh, no!
I mean, the whole point of heirloom tomatoes is that they don't ripen red all the way, which is why they taste better. Because the gene that changed them to ripen red all the way also removes some of the, like, flavonoids.
All right.
And that's today's plant lesson with Buds Play.